Hey, Randall J here with some more coherent drivel. Let's go over black holes again real quick. So there is no singularity in a black hole. That's where math, I believe, screws up. I believe what's in a black hole is very similar to a neutron star. Okay? And so there's no wormhole, there's no popping out in another universe. It's more like a trash compactor. You know, it collects things in the center, like a neutron star. And there's probably a gigantic magnetic field in there but the gravity is probably actually stronger than the magnetic field somehow, keeping it retained well within the event horizon. And, there's also magnetic fields around the event horizon because of plasma and stuff. And what falls into a black hole, this is my marshmallow theory, is that, and I still don't have the answer to this, but I believe when the marshmallow falls into the black hole, goes faster than the speed of light, and separates, comes apart down to its subatomic particles, the heavy ones, perhaps the neutrons or whatever. I forget all the names of all the different subatomic particles, but the heavy ones stick. The magnetic ones probably stick to the neutron star in the center, and everything else, is just plasma by that point, and so, that's what a quasar is. You get your gamma ray burst out the north and south pole situation. So that's it, I believe that's the way it works, and, somebody prove me wrong, I believe that whatever falls into the black hole comes apart, and the heavy stuff stays in the middle. It's very much like a neutron star. And Hawking radiation is just that shit around the edge, the plasma. I do not believe that black holes evaporate. That doesn't quite make sense. Not the center. Sure, you're going to have heat loss when the black hole's not feeding from the whatever atmosphere's in there, the radioactive plasma type atmosphere that's left. There's not going to be a lot left. But when matter goes into the black hole and, it turns into that plasma, it's going to heat the outer edge of the cold neutron core. There'll be some heat there. Yes, some. And you could say that that'll eventually kind of radiate out, but there'll still be whatever, the neutron star in the center of the the Milky Way galaxy, all the galaxies, all the black holes. So I believe that that's how it works. And so that's my so yeah, when that marshmallow goes in there and it separates, I believe that the neutrons in the marshmallow weigh more than the marshmallow. And that's my exponential gravity theory. Whatever falls into the black hole, when it's separated down to just the neutrons, aren't neutrons on the spoon heavier than the whole marshmallow on the spoon? Huh? I really need an answer to that one. I don't know, I mean, I studied it, I may have missed that one somewhere. I believe that the marshmallow's neutrons are heavier than the whole marshmallow. You tell me. That's my exponential gravity theory. I don't have the answer to that. But let's assume I'm correct. And that, in the center of every black hole is kind of a neutron star, and it's not going to evaporate. And so everything that falls in exponential gravity effect occurs, so the black hole can reach out further and pull in more stuff. Eventually all the galaxies go down the black hole like going down the drain. But remember, all the matter that goes in there increases exponentially when it's broken down to the subatomic level, and then possibly when all the supermassive black holes are the only thing left, will the exponential gravity be strong enough to collect each other? Will they begin to collect each other? And if that is true, then there will be, when they all collect, or most of them collect, or something like that, the gravity will be so, just beyond all belief or even mathematics. It'll be so much gravity that it'll attract everything that's left in the universe. All the radiation, if you will, everything, and then it'll bake like a microwave oven, and then at some point fusion will occur, the reverse of MC squared. It'll pop. The outer edge of the black hole, it's the neutron star in the middle. The outer edge of that will just like boil, or whatever you want to call it, and start to pop. And that's the popcorn universe theory. It starts popping from all that heat, all that radiation, all that. Yeah, that's the way it works. What do you think? Does it work that way? It might. So, if the exponential gravity theory is correct, then possibly some sort of popcorn universe theory is also correct. And it explains kind of stuff. It explains how the outer galaxies go faster than the inner galaxies. It explains how there's big giant galaxies out on the edge of the universe as far as we can see. It kind of explains that stuff. So anyway, just maybe a little more clarification on what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to communicate to you. And feedback is welcome. You can tell me how wrong I am. Some smart ass out there probably knows I'm wrong, but maybe it's something to think about too. So you can contact me at rjsolartech@gmail.com, just to tell me I'm wrong or explore these ideas further. I'm not sure. So at least like, share, and subscribe. And I'm almost out of topics, really, but I like this idea, and it'd be cool if it was relevant. I'm ready for the Nobel Prize any day now. I could use the cash. Okay, so, and in politics, the more I watch Kennedy, the more I like the guy. He's super smart. His ideas are great. He could really heal the country. You got to vote for Kennedy. You got to tell everybody you know to vote for Kennedy. If you're young, get your parents to watch Kennedy on Joe Rogan or Lex Friedman, or there's some other really good interviews and his speeches. Listen to the man. If you listen to the man, you will vote for the man. And wow, what a wonderful change it'll be for the country. What he's going to get the poison out of our food, man. Woo, that's enough right there for me. Get the poison out of the food. Okay, enough said. Good night.